Real Deal with Akil podcast. Maybe back with another one.
That shit scare
Rudy's
me
in the
every
building.
time.
Why does shit scare you so much?
Because it's like come out of nowhere.
What the little the clap?
Yeah, and he do it loud as hell.
Yeah.
Even Major was like,
You gotta start snapping in this motherfucker. You gonna have to start.
yeah.
Start clapping this mug, man.
Real Deal with Akil, man. You know what it is.
Off
Hey,
the flip.
Major's in the building. Rudy's in the building Monday.
Yes, sir.
You know, iHeartRadio. Everything. You know what I'm saying? We out here with a busy week. Subscribe on every platform, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Google Play, podcast app, all of that. It's been a crazy weekend with everything that happened. Something happened at your job, Major. That was very, had social media buzzing.
Man, listen, all I'm gonna say is, this is, we in Houston, Texas. I don't know where y'all residing and where y'all listening from, but we here in Houston, we just had a big event over the weekend. We had young Jeezy at a club, and it's a lot of speculation going around without me going into too much detail about it. For all the hecklers out there, yes, young Jeezy did show up to the club. No, he did not go in. He was waiting outside forever for them to get everything situated. It was beyond our control. So it was a lot of, misunderstanding, miscommunication. And so therefore he just ended up leaving, but it wasn't no janky promotion. The club that is being mentioned has always done good business. And whenever we had an artist, you can go back, check the history. We've always had the biggest of biggest artists, and it's never been a problem like this. So it wasn't no janky promotion. It was just a lot of misunderstanding, but on the plus side, like I said, he did show up. He was outside. He was waiting. It was just unfortunate that he didn't actually get to perform. He didn't actually get to come in. So that's what I can say about that. Now, what is funny about it is all the memes. It was all the memes that was hitting social media. I done seen the janky promoters meme. I done seen so many memes, man. That was funny, but that was crazy, man.
But it's crazy. It's a perfect segue to what happened Thursday with like the biggest verses, I guess we could say ever, because it was so much hype behind it. It had me too. I had my phone. I was holding my phone the whole time.
Yes.
I took my phone to HEB.
I put my phone on Do Not Disturb.
Nah, I was my mama's birthday dinner. We was at Mastro's. I had one AirPod in, my phone propped up at Mastro's. I was like, "What? No way, I'm missing this battle. Like, ain't no way I'm missing this battle."
That was the battle of the century.
Like,
That was, yeah.
Do y'all think it was because of the hype behind it, or was it?
I think it was
Like,
that.
the
Like,
beef?
Yeah.
the beef. I think it was some real street shit, some real beef. Like,
Yeah.
think about like 15 years, you go that long beefing. Like, of course, people want to see that. You know what I'm saying? It was big in music history. Like,
I mean, and you got like even what we was talking about last week with everything surrounding hip hop in general, with so many people, unfortunate events happening. That was just like like y'all really about to do this now?
Right.
Did they? It was just a lot of questions up in hand. Like, man, did they get it together or what? Like, what's gonna happen? But shit, who's gonna win? That was the biggest debate if you really think about it. Before it was shit, who's gonna win?
Yeah, I already knew. I knew Jesus was gonna.
Jesus just got records.
He got hits, anthems, like street anthems, and it's just like
Yeah,
all that.
So I think it was more so like, all right, we know Jeezy. We all could agree that Jeezy won, but like, how bad was the defeat? Was it? I had a 15-9 and they went past 20 rounds.
And see, I don't be keeping score because I understand what verses is. Like when it's more like a celebration of music. Like, look, you got hits, I got hits. Let's just come together. So really, when they come in like that, they be like, oh, who won? I'm like, I don't really be keeping. I just want to hear some shit that I ain't heard in a while.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't. Some verses when they do the producers, it's like, damn, I didn't even know you made that. So it's like I just be waiting to hear the hits.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the Jeezy one took me back. I was turned up. I was in there. I was like, I had to go back and watch it in my house because I couldn't cut up in the restaurant like I wanted to. So I went back and replayed it on my TV in the house. I was around there, dope boy. Man, I was in there lit.
Because both artists didn't really play like some of the songs I wanted them to play. Like Gucci, I wanted to play Trap House 3. But then people was like, man, Gucci went in for like he was in for the beat because we never seen him on the same stage at the same time.
He didn't even play Freaky Girl.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so I
he
guess
left
like
out
he
a lot of
wasn't
stuff.
even there for like the.
He tried to go, like, that's one thing. I was talking to people, I was like, Gucci was on some street shit. Like, nah, nigga, You know what I'm saying? His first song, like, was he dissing Jeezy left and
This
right.
he made
like,
up.
he made, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was just dissing and he was just on some street shit. Like, he really had that on his mind to come here like, nah, nigga, it ain't good. We here, we gonna do music, and nigga, I'm still about the street shit.
I mean, shit. If you know the history,
Right.
you know, shit, you couldn't have expected nothing else other than that. To be honest with you, like, man, when that man said smoking on Pookie Loc, I said, oh.
Imagine
no.
being on stage with a nigga that tried to put a hit on you, bro.
And you got to put your like people were saying like shit Gucci was being immature, but I was like shit, what you expected?
Right.
Nigga,
I don't care how long it's been, nigga. You tried to you sent a hit to kill me.
And we're not saying that's the case.
Right.
We're just saying what rumors wise.
Right.
But shit, if I heard somebody put a hit out on me or some shit like that, yeah, it's gonna be that type of energy. You can't blame for that, but look, yeah, that nigga
I mean, I commend Jeezy, but at the same time, like, that situation he took it way better. That boy, I tell you what. I tell you what.
Nah, but he knew, I ain't gonna lie to you. Jeezy, that made me respect him to the 10th power because knowing, like, nigga, I'm not, you a man. We all got nuts in here. So
right.
You can't talk to me just so any kind of way or, address me in any kind of way or whatever.
Right.
For him to be able to be talked to like that, you know what I'm saying? And initiating the peace treaty. You know
exactly.
what I'm saying?
He invited him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, you can't do nothing but respect the fact that man was like, you know what, nah. This ain't about us.
That's what he was like, man. He's like, it's bigger than you. It's bigger than me. Fuck everybody in this room.
Man.
Like, he was like on some grown man shit. Like you said, it's just like, nigga, look. We can put all this shit to the side right now.
For real, because like I know, well, all of us know, a lot of times when people have beef, it's not even, they probably don't even know what the fuck they got beef about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's everybody else around them. Or
exactly.
People hyping it up bigger than what it is.
So-and-so saying so-and-so did something.
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee you, it's probably just going to take them some time to just sit down and talk about it, and they're going to be like,
I don't think that's. I mean, I don't know. Like that's.
You know what?
He better than a lot of people, but like
man,
you can't do nothing but respect Jesus. Like he was like, man, you still talking the same shit. It's been all these
15
years. You
20.
ain't talking about the same shit. But like I said, like if a nigga really tried to, you know what I'm saying, and I don't even know how super true that is.
Yeah.
It's just, you know what I'm saying. They just said, okay, Jesus, put a hit out on him, but like. Imagine a nigga really tried to have some niggas run up on you, try to kill you, end up killing a nigga. Then it's like you see this nigga 15 years later, like everything's supposed to be just all good. Like, I mean, yeah, you successful, you done made, you got hits, but nigga, that shit hit different.
That's speculation wise.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what people gotta take cause I heard other stories.
Right. And I think that's that in itself, that storyline behind that is why it made one of the successful verses.
Man, exactly.
That's why it was one of the successful verses.
Exactly.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
That I think that was the best one, hands down, because I feel like I couldn't, even though all that shit was happening, I couldn't help but smile because I was like, damn. Like the whole time I'm smiling because I'm like, these niggas really on the same stage.
I smiled especially when they both
when they did So Icy.
Man,
I was like, man,
I started smiling
nigga,
from ear to
let's
ear.
go.
Like, yo, they really doing this song because I didn't think that was gonna happen.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking like, all right, they gonna play their own song. They doing it for business, it's money.
Right.
But they played So Icy. They let bygones be bygones. I said, yo, that was the moment of like the year when they came to rap.
Man,
so we can do this one last time and leave it right here.
Yeah.
that was top five greatest moments in hip hop. It gotta be.
For it.
Huh?
You can make a case for it.
You got to, because first of all, trap in general was created by him, Jeezy, Gucci, and Tip. You know what I'm saying? So you got the forefathers of trap on the same stage. Like, just think about if you were able to see Biggie and Pac on the same stage. It's damn near the same, not the same stature, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's on the same level as a Biggie and a Pac on the same stage.
That's what he was saying. Something like, oh, Jay-Z and Nas better watch out. Like,
No
Jay-Z
bullshit.
and Nas do verses.
Because if you just think of Jeezy, I forgot how hard So Icy was.
I know.
Yeah.
I forgot So hard.
That song.
Just think right now at the age that they are in and the work that they've already put in, them two on the same record.
Yeah. You think it's
Them on the same tour. Like,
that should be
That was legendary.
Crazy.
bro.
That-
Because
They
they,
capitalize off that, nigga. They can really make some shit happen.
and that's just piggybacking on what we talked about last week. Like shit like that. Like that's what we need in hip hop. Shit, just as black men, they gonna make more. They probably made more money together that night than they did while they were beefing.
Yeah,
Right.
For real.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So man, it's a beautiful thing. That's top 5 moments in hip hop.
50 versus Kanye.
Is this in order from
Yeah, 5 to 1.
Okay.
So number 5, number 1's like the best. 50 versus Kanye. I remember in 9th grade, bro. I think 8th or 9th grade. Yeah, 9th grade. Man, once it's apart. Everybody rushed to their TV want to see 50 versus Kanye. They hype around both of them albums. Knowing damn well Kanye had the better album. You know what I'm saying?
I think I remember that when they came out, it was like, oh, we dropping on the same day type shit.
Yeah, there was a whole 106 in Park.
Uh-huh.
thing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Which
Number
album was it?
That Get Rich or Die Trying.
It was
No,
graduation.
no, it
like
was
that one?
graduation Curtis.
Had to be the second
Yeah.
one.
Curtis.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Curtis was.
This
He
is
was
okay,
sleeping on
though.
Curtis, but Curtis was actually a good album.
It was okay, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, my number 4 is this. Lauryn Hill becoming the first hip-hop artist to win album of the year. Not hip-hop album of the year, but album of the year. She was the first. A lot of people don't know that.
That was big.
That's big because it's to win. And the Grammys at that time, no rap artist was gonna win album of the year of all genres.
Yeah, that was big.
You know what I mean?
Because I remember when they said, when they was like Cardi, was it Cardi or Nicki that broke the female, they broke Lauryn Hill record or something like that. It was one of them that
It was Cardi.
no female did it since Lauryn
It
Hill.
was Cardi.
So yeah, so
Yeah.
that was okay.
Number 3 for me, the invention of 808. 'Cause I think we see that shit now in rap, like
What you mean?
crazy. The 808s, the type of sound. Because with Kanye took it for somebody back. I did my research on it. Kanye took it for somebody. It was big, like in the 80s in some genre or something. Like I
But
forgot.
808's really been in hip hop. To be honest
It's just
with you.
more-
It was just
more
he
prominent now.
he made it more like
Gave it a name.
yeah, he blew it up. You know what I'm saying? 808's and Heartbreaks,
Yeah.
like
All right. So number
because
2.
really made it even more popular. Really, Gucci did. But what's that nigga name? What's their producer name?
Still producing now?
He did Lex Luger.
Oh, where he at now?
They're making quiet money.
He was cold back. So number 2 for me, the birth of Yo MTV Raps. Because at that time for hip hop to be on TV, because
Yeah.
for us it's
I
one
can
of
see
apart. But MTV Raps was like, damn, like we want to watch this shit. Like we watching music videos or rap at that
Shit,
time.
I ain't watched that shit because I wasn't old enough.
But us is one of apart.
Yeah, nah,
But I
yeah,
can't
yeah.
go once it's
Well,
apart.
Rap,
Number 2 of, like,
Rap
Roll.
City.
Yeah, like stuff like hits,
really?
hits
But
from
Yo
the
MTV
streets.
Raps brought it brought
Yeah, Yo
the birth
MTV
to
that was
it brought the
that's-
birth to Bronson Park and
Exactly.
then Rap City.
Okay,
Rap
question.
City, hits from the streets, all of that. Cedars
Yo.
World.
Can I ask y'all a question though?
A city's word. Damn, I remember that.
Would y'all say which one was better?
Out of what?
Yo MTV Raps or Rap City?
Rap City
for me.
took Yo MTV Rap's concept and it just did it times 2 with
They
the
made it more
host
urban and they made it more urban with the
Had
freestyle
deep
booth.
freestyle,
They had the
yeah.
basement. Yeah, I think.
See, the booth made it what it was. You know what I'm saying?
See, I came over Rap City in 106 Park, so I didn't really watch Yo MTV Raps like that. But I was a faithful Rap City
I
watcher
can't lie.
every week.
I googled that motherfucker.
Yeah.
What was the show?
You ain't never watched Rap City?
No, I'm talking about Yo MTV
It was
MTV Raps.
TRL the MTV had when we were coming up, right?
Yeah.
TRL,
Yeah.
yeah.
That shit was trash.
TRL.
All
I
right,
mean,
my-
it really wasn't because it gave me like a different angle on music, like
Yeah.
listening to all different genres of music and just seeing how big hip hop was becoming at that time. Because
I
shit,
think
they
you
had,
missed Soul Train too.
huh?
You missed Soul Train. None of us watched it, but Soul Train.
No, I watched Soul.
I used to watch Soul Train. Yeah.
Well, here's number 1, the birth of gangster rap. I think that's obvious. I mean, without gangster rap, I don't know what type of rap we would have in 2020.
Shout out Jay Prince.
Shit, I mean, to me, I don't know what y'all number 1 is, but like, that's my number 1, birth of gangster rap. Easy.
I'll say. Oh, you got yours already?
Nah, I would have to think. I would have to go back because, like I said, I'm old. There's a lot of music moments for me,
I
so I would have to really just sit and think about it.
I'll probably have to say number 5, really in no order to be honest with you, because like hip hop is so dope, like you can't really rate moments because they all are monumental
Exactly.
moments.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
It's like it's too many for me to even name.
I would most definitely say this right here, this Jeezy and Gucci versus is a moment, top 5 moment, just because the history and what it stands for. You know what I'm saying? Going forward.
Do you think because we in the moment still and it's prison in the moment still, or like?
Nah, people gonna talk about this forever. I believe. Just like everybody talk about the Jeezy and Nas situation, because it ain't get that ugly, but it got ugly. I think that you know, that's a monumental moment in hip hop, because it shows that it doesn't have to go the Biggie and Pac route.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And it could have been like that.
Man, look, you
Not
got
saying to that
two
stature.
street niggas.
Well, not to that stature too. At the same time, because I made a point to somebody. I'm gonna let you finish your list though, but I made it to a point. I told somebody, I was like, yo, like with Pac and Big, because I seen people kept comparing this to Pac and Big, which in some cases you probably can. But we gotta remember at that time, Pac and Big was considered the top 2 or 3 rappers at that time too.
But also I understand what you're saying with that, but you got to also take into account that hip hop was fairly young back then.
Yeah, it was young.
Hip hop was really still a baby, to be honest with you. Like that's what 1998. Hip hop started in like 1988 or some shit like that.
No, hip hop started way like.
No, I'm saying no. When I say it started, I'm saying like the business of hip hop. As far as being
think
big.
Russell Simmons in them.
Yeah,
You know
like
what
when
I'm
you
saying?
have
So,
like
like,
Kumo
19
D and Slick Rick and all of them.
Yeah.
It's really Russell Simmons that put that business side into
You know what I'm
it.
saying? So really,
Dougie Fresh.
I say 1985, and the reason why I say this because Rap A Lot started in 1985, and I know that was a little bit like a year after Def Jam started getting going. So I would say, how the fuck did I say that?
I don't know.
Oh, it's fairly young.
Yeah.
It's fairly young. So you start looking at back then how it was in 1998. Hip hop just now starting to get traction as far as people taking it serious. Like you gotta think, it's a reason why back then hip hop wasn't being like on the Grammys. They didn't say rapper of the year on the show. They did that shit before the show.
Yeah.
The shit that didn't get on the show. You know what I'm saying? So they still had to fight for their respect. I don't know if y'all remember, Jay-Z had took a stand from the Grammys.
When he lost that, when he got snubbed of album of the year.
Nah, they wouldn't post. I mean, they wouldn't show them on the show. Like they wouldn't show hip hop on the Grammys show.
Yeah, I remember that.
You know what I'm saying? So you say from going there to now to where hip hop is at its not. I won't say at its peak. But hip hop is the #1 genre in the music industry, point blank,
By far.
period.
Yeah, it is.
So you got people at this stature where they getting like people in the industry are making some real money.
Hey, I don't know if I told you that one time we was at school. I think it had to be you. I tried to make an argument for pop was the biggest genre in the world.
Yeah, it was me.
I was like 21 years old, 22. I love hip hop, of course, but I was like, man, you know what? I mean, pop is like. But he had to break it down to the man. Pop is a made up genre. This, that, and the third.
Pop is what's popular. That's what the pop is. Pop is what's popular. So at any time, rock at one time was the biggest genre.
Yeah.
Like, so whatever rock was, that's popular now. So like when it comes to hip hop, shit, that's why you got so many rappers making pop records. That's why you got Miley Cyrus getting with fucking Mike Will made it.
Yeah,
because that's weird. The sound right now. You know what I'm saying?
I never thought I'd hear that combination in my fucking life.
Exactly.
Miley Cyrus and Mike Will made it.
That's
it's like Halsley and Tay Keith. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you got they blending, they getting all the hottest producers and making it.
No, for real. So you take that and look at just the landscape right now. That's major because you gotta think, what does that do for people going forward? And that shows what our forefathers did for this genre. That shows that we respect that because shit, we not trying to lose 2 more black men, A, and B, 2 black artists.
So what's the rest of your list?
Okay, so that's that. Then I said that. Oh, I would say, damn, you got me fucked up.
So we came from Gucci and Jeezy and then birth the rap.
Yeah, no, I was saying why it was so important. I apologize. Shit, then you ask some questions.
You got them or you just know off top?
I know off top.
Okay, yeah, okay. The fourth one that I had was, damn, you made me lose that shit.
Should have wrote this motherfucker down like me. A text y'all motherfuckers. Shit, this is your topic. You told me.
Man, look,
You told me the top. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm do my
Yeah,
research.
Yeah.
No, you right.
The versus top 5.
I was not prepared today. Nah,
God
but
damn.
nah,
Then we threw the
my
Grammys last minute.
Yeah. I do my last minute research on them motherfuckers. I ain't know best R&B album. I ain't know some of them mugs. I was like, bro, what? Where's The Weeknd? But we'll get to that later.
nah, my fourth one would be Pac coming out of jail to sign with Death Row.
Yeah.
Because you got to think how much that changed everything.
His life.
That changed.
What if Pac
everything.
never signed to Death Row?
No bullshit. He probably would still be alive.
Exactly.
Man.
For real.
That name
Now it's
alone.
coming back to me. My bad,
Death
y'all.
Row
I had
Records.
to-
That name alone just like sinister to me. I don't think I would ever sign to a podcast company Death Row label. Like, nigga, no. That's not happening. Sign your life away records, nigga. No. That's not happening. Damn,
Yeah,
just
man.
imagine what other label you could have signed to at that time? Like,
They helped him get out.
Well,
Time.
yeah,
Like
like,
do a song shit.
I can tell y'all
Outlaw
what
Records.
I can tell y'all what was supposed to happen.
I already know where you're going with this.
But I'm gonna keep
It makes sense, though.
Even when he died, it was supposed to happen.
It makes sense.
But
You want to say it?
Something you
shit.
gotta say off camera.
Nah, I mean,
So where are you supposed to sign?
He was supposed to sign a rapper like.
I can see it at that time.
He was supposed to sign a rapper like. Him and Face was supposed to do some work.
Ooh.
He was supposed
Yeah,
to sign
they
a
did
rapper
have
like.
that song, yo.
Like he was this close to signing a rapper like. For real, for real.
Man, nigga, Pac. If, let's say
Pocket rapper like, and he had a spot down here. He had bitches
Bruh.
already down here.
I don't finna get to that shit.
Yeah,
nigga,
nah,
think
for
about
real.
this.
He was about to sign a rapper like.
Imagine this. Imagine Pac now in Houston 2020. Let's just take Pac, what we seen on YouTube and all these videos, and take him and place him in
Man, I
Houston.
tell niggas,
That nigga would love
man,
Houston.
just think of him and Pimp C together.
Oh, bro. They would
That would have been,
that
man,
was
come
it.
on.
Can you imagine being in that round table and listen to that conversation?
Nigga.
I would want to know how he would like
Video shoot.
how music changed over the times and how his sound would have changed. Like,
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
I-
His sound,
well-
the music, the way the music is now, like it would have been cool to just see over the years, like transition with us, like you know what I'm saying? Like he would have kept going.
Bro, we
That
would have had a
hot.
whole different, like this, the landscape of this shit was so.
Rap, you wouldn't have no
Music,
little
the
pumps and
music
all these other
period would
people.
be different. Music period would be
Yeah,
different.
like I don't, and it's crazy. 'Cause to me, that's always. Well, I've been on my podcast before saying I don't know one of y'all was there at the time when I did like the biggest what if in rap history. It wasn't even like what if Pac and Big was live. It was more so like about where's Pac's funeral stories and
Yeah, I remember that. I was on the show.
that was you.
Yeah.
So yeah, that. But really, a close 1A is what if Pac and Big was alive? How would music be? How? Because it's rap is the number one genre in the world.
Yeah.
So we wouldn't have the mumble raps. We wouldn't have all of this. So the middleman probably wouldn't play a big factor. Because you got people like Pac wouldn't sell his soul or sell out. He ain't gonna change his style. He gonna keep that same gangster style.
It would have
gangsta
been,
rap.
man, that shit would have been. Because then you got to think at that time, just think about, like, really just think about this shit. It was about to create all black major record label. Like Sony, but black.
Right.
Just think about that. You know what I'm saying?
She dropped her first official album.
Oh, yep.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Let me say it first.
This is what I be talking about.
This
bro.
is.
That's why this woman be looking at me crazy.
No, look. Okay, this is what I'm gonna say. I fuck with this album. Like I heard this shit. I like, yo, man. I swear to, hey, this album is good. It ain't just for the women. Like as a bro, listen to the first 3-4 songs. You can
talking about? Let me-
Megan Thee Stallion.
Megan Thee Stallion's
Megan Thee
album,
Stallion,
Good
Good
News.
You can actually. When I first heard, I said, let me hear it.
I heard
It's
it.
rocking in the car.
I heard
Bro,
it. It's
not
definitely her best piece of work yet. But you gotta keep in mind she's still young. She's still growing in her music. Now this does, for me, it elevates her music. When I heard it, it's like it's more mainstream. It's more. You can tell the
She have a
growth
song
from.
in it that's like kind of mainstream. Like, okay, why is this on here?
Yeah, like you can tell the growth in her music on this. Now we can tie it all into stuff that we play because she got the sample, so we can drop the original. We could drop hers. We can, you know what I mean? Like it ties in perfectly because she's making it hot because like you hear the samples, like, oh shit, I remember that sample. And she
Man,
and she talking about the shit today. So it's like I actually like the album. It's actually
The album
good.
is not bad. Like, I don't think Rudy heard the whole
Yeah,
album.
no, it's
I
not.
know
It's,
he
it's
did.
not bad. at all.
No, yes,
It's not-
I have.
It
He
ain't.
never
It ain't
said
bad
the
at all.
opinion he gave.
It ain't bad at all. This,
No, I'm gonna tell you how.
actually-
I'm gonna tell you how deep I listen to this shit. I like Cry Baby.
What's hard with the baby?
I like Sugar Baby,
Yeah.
and I liked.
And nigga, there's more you like on there. It's not more. It's more than 3.
That was it.
Oh, stop it. You ain't like the.
Do you want me to go down the list?
Bro, let me go.
Yeah, I'm pulling up
Do
the
you
track
want me to
list.
go down the list?
I'm pulling up the track list.
Don't do this.
Hold
I'm
on,
gonna keep it real with you.
I'm pulling up
'cause
the track list.
I feel like a lot of motherfuckers are getting caught up in the hype and not understanding music.
music.
You ain't like Shots Fired?
No.
Oh, please.
No,
I'ma
to be honest, I didn't
And
like
I'ma-
it when it comes to like when you talk about this stuff. You got to think music. Just because it's jamming, it's not really a good.
Bro.
It ain't a good song. It ain't good music. It's just the thing is what was smart about it was everybody was waiting to see what she was gonna say back after Tory Lanez dropped his album and said all that on the album. When she dropped that and she made that the very first song, I think that was smart for her because people was waiting to see what she was gonna say after all of that. So Shots Fired was just basically saying all that in response to what his album was talking about and all that. You know what I mean? So, but it's not just a song. Like I wouldn't play it in the club. I wouldn't play it like it's just a. You know what I mean? Like it ain't just.
What about Circles?
It's just his.
No,
it's just
hold on,
his.
Nigga, I'm not. No,
Yeah, it's just his. It's just her version
We
of.
not doing
yeah.
this, bro. Like
What you
no
mean?
bullshit. We not, man.
We've been doing it for
hold on.
2 years.
We
Nah,
not
you
doing
been,
this
I was-
because I'm gonna keep it real with you. Y'all niggas on some bullshit. First of all,
To me, it ain't bad. Honestly, like I said,
bad.
it's
Hold on,
not.
hold on.
It's not bad.
can I break this shit down?
It's better than her old stuff. I'll put it like this. It's
Since
better
she
than her
been
old
main-
stuff.
since she been mainstream. This is her.
That's
No,
what I'm saying. It sounds. Her
First of
sound
all-
is growing. Her sound is growing.
Bro, first of all, if you're gonna pick this sample, I know what sample this is, right?
On which song?
Who shot you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Biggie.
Okay, you have to come with it. Number
Yeah.
one.
Okay.
She didn't come with it. You know she didn't come with it. And I'm gonna tell you why she didn't come with it. I expected, not expected, but if you gonna do that, sometimes it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like that shit made. I'm not even gonna say that because I don't want no smoke.
Say it. Come on, man.
Nah, fuck
Say
this.
it.
Take one more sip of that. Hey,
It's like
hey,
your little. She's like a
I
little
know
22 and
how
all this.
to
Like
pick my battles.
Hey,
man.
It
take
was
one more.
bas-
Hey, take one more
yeah.
sip of that cup and then say it. How about that?
it was her
I
basic.
ain't
Like I
got
said,
nothing
it
else
was
in
it
there.
was
I
her
had-
comeback.
I had to take the rest just to talk about this shit. But
It was her comeback to like I said.
But
She
it-
put it
but
number
okay.
one so she can. Everybody was waiting to hear what she was gonna say about it.
but if we keeping it real, don't do it like that.
Nah.
You don't do it, and I'm gonna tell you why. You're supposed to be the victim in this situation. You the one that got shot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You not coming at it in that. This nigga really pulled me straight. He wasn't
I'm
coming
cold. I
at it.
don't want no more.
She wasn't.
Yeah, nah.
She wasn't coming at it. Why? Shit, since you doing that, can I get a splash of Coke, please? But
Tip the bartender.
goddamn,
We got this whole set up like the fucking trap. 85 South round. This motherfucker.
whoever's picking her beats needs to stop
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something right now.
because that
Lil Juice.
man.
You know the
make
beat
the
not
I'm
Lil
sorry.
Juke make. What
That-
did you see what
that
she
wouldn't
said?
it-
Even Freaky Girls. That was that Adina Howard Freak Like Me sound.
Yeah.
That was cool. I mean,
Yeah.
it's-
No,
I mean, it
no,
wasn't cool.
no,
Like,
no,
it
no, no,
was-
no, 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 no. Did you hear what you got SZA saying on the record?
Oh man.
The whole time, like, why is SZA saying what she's saying on this record? Because this is not what SZA does.
She making them do what they
Okay,
want to
the Lil Durk record, I said movie. Durk's verse was hard than a motherfucker. He did the best he could.
do. Yeah, his.
I'm waiting for him to get to this one song.
That
I
whole
wanna hear.
that song was trash. Freaky Girls,
So Body the single.
Body that motherfucker hard. Stop
that
playing.
shit's trash. That shit- Body
No,
yada
come
yada 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 yada
Now,
yada
one
yada
thing-
yada
yeah,
yada
that's-
yada 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 yada. That's
It's
all you
what
do the
they
whole time.
is what they do today. You gotta think about what she's been doing lately. You gotta think about where social media is, where this generation is. With that song, she could take it into TikTok, have all these challenges. You could blow this song on TikTok, all these challenges, the dances. Think about, you didn't see when they was at Starbucks and the guy at Starbucks, she put up the Starbucks and the guy
Man,
was
that's-
doing it.
that's
And it started-
marketing.
It's marketing. It's you know, when she do shit like that, it's outside of just making a hot song. It's like, okay, what these kids is gonna stream my shit to? They can run the streams up like crazy.
Okay. Stop.
You see what
Stop
I'm
right
saying?
there.
And
Stop
it's
right
like, it is annoying, but it's like I see
there.
what she was doing with it.
But do you have kids?
No.
Okay, I have a little sister
Right.
that's on TikTok all the time.
The videos is.
Do I want my little sister doing this shit? Fuck no. So if that's what your thought process was, that's not square business, in my opinion. This, like you just, it's a marketing ploy. I can see right through that bullshit. I'm just sorry. I can see right through it. So no, I can't give you that because you didn't put no creates, body, yada. Who want to hear that shit all damn day? Like seriously. It's really a hypnotizing type situation because
The video is, ooh, boy.
Look.
You can't help but watch
Okay.
the video like 3-4 times.
Yo.
Nothing but ass in that video.
What's
boy.
new? That shit was trash. Worked that shit was trash. And of course, I was surprised. I was like, okay, she did all right with that one.
And of course, it's good.
Go Crazy was trash. Don't Rock Me to Sleep was trash.
Damn.
Man, I don't listen to his opinion,
He
people.
can't say Savage is trash because what they did for the city of Houston.
Yeah,
with that,
you better not say
Beyonce,
that.
I know.
you
I'm
got
not
that.
gonna. But at the same time, just keeping it real.
And I ain't gonna lie, Don't Stop is cool. I like the concept
No,
of the video.
okay.
No, I'm
That's
saying
what I
not
wanted to get
cool, not cool, but I'm saying like I like the. Oh, that's just me. I like the concept of the video. How he had the Alice in Wonderland and it was Scissorhands and like
Man,
just
that-
think about that. Like I just like the video because it was smart to play like just something creative like that because ain't nobody really doing creative videos like that. Everybody's just doing simple visuals today. So like that was a full thought out to incorporate Alice in Wonderland, take it back to Edward Scissorhands. Like that was cool. The video was cool.
Yeah.
of
The
Don't
video
Stop.
Square Business cool.
Yeah.
But did you listen to a lot of music?
Yeah.
You're a fucking MC. Did you expect when you first heard the song? Did you expect Young Thug to be on that song? And when you listen to that song,
Nah.
do you feel like Young Thug was in his pocket,
Nah.
or did he had to make the
Shake what your
best
mama
out of what he
made,
could?
yeah. Shake what your mama made.
Bro,
That ain't.
that's what I'm
Thug,
trying to get y'all to understand. Like, bro,
Nah.
hold your favorite artist to a certain standard. And I'm not saying that just to do a ploy.
I am surprised she didn't have Lil Baby on this though. I'm surprised she ain't. Did she even got a song with Lil Baby yet?
No, I don't think so.
I think that's gonna be the one. I think Megan Thee Stallion and Lil Baby when they collab, I feel like that's just gonna be the one.
Nah, but you know what?
What you think, Akil? Megan Thee Stallion and Lil Baby first collab. I think that's gonna be the.
I want to
fucking
see that.
smash.
I want to hear that. I want to hear what's going on.
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that until whoever's A&R and Megan
Yeah.
helps her switch her like
And
give
if
her
she
different.
get on there talking about the same twerking shit, the
It's
same,
not-
it ain't gonna work. But she gotta be on there talking. She gotta be on there spitting, like talking about some motherfucking.
Nah, but-
See, I don't want. I don't want Megan to fall into what I personally. This is my personal opinion. That's why I don't listen to a lot of City Girls no more. Like City Girls is cool. They
I
do it
can't
for the
do it.
ladies in the clubs and shit. It's cool. And when it comes to the clubs and ladies being out because they singing and shit word for word. I don't want her to get caught up in singing and rapping about the same shit. Body twerking, ass, pussy, finding niggas to trick on you. Like I don't want to fall into that. Like how
But
City Girls,
that's-
every song about City Girls is all about the same fucking shit.
But that's what
And
you
I don't
getting
want her to
right
get into.
now.
You know what
That's
I'm
what
saying?
that's what you gonna get right
My
now.
last question.
All right.
Oh, I ain't get my rating.
All right, what's your rating?
A 5.
Fuck you. Yeah, I knew he was gonna say something more than all of us. What do y'all think? Not y'all favorite. What do y'all think is the best black sitcom of all time?
Martin. Hands down.
Easy.
Martin.
I think Fresh Prince way better. I think it's way
Hell
better
no.
than Martin.
Fresh Prince was cool, but nowhere near.
I'm gonna tell you
Martin.
why.
Nowhere near.
I'm
Martin.
gonna tell you why
Hell.
Fresh Prince got over
Hell
Martin.
nah.
I knew when y'all was gonna say Martin, so I'm glad y'all bring it up. This is why I tell people all the time about Fresh Prince and Martin.
We can go in all
I
day
know.
about
This
Martin.
I'm gonna tell you why Fresh Prince was better than Martin. Yes, Martin was funny for 30 minutes straight every episode. Yes, it was cool. But the one thing that I think Fresh Prince had over Martin, because they both had, it was comparing contrast. They both have the culture of black people. They have, you know what I'm saying, everybody tuned in. People don't remember. Fresh Prince was going against Monday Night Football every Monday night when they dropped on NBC and shit. They was going back and forth with
I
them.
ain't know about that.
So some people was turning off Monday Night Football to watch Fresh Prince. So what thing I said about Fresh Prince is that I think the substance and the messages that Fresh Prince had. You had the episode when Carden and Will get put over by the cops. They had the issue with the law, and Carter's like, "Oh, the cop is our friend." No, Will is telling you he's from the hood. Like, hey, this is what you should do. And everything that Will said, the cop was doing.
They had better.
So,
they had better messages.
Yeah,
And
Will getting shot.
It was more about
taking over
family.
Carter.
It was more family.
Uncle Phil was like
yeah.
everybody's dad that didn't have at home. Like he was the
I think
TV.
Fresh Prince took over what the Cosbys was. That was Fresh Prince. The idea of family and that whole.
Yeah.
I think they did have better messages than.
I don't remember Martin having like that signature last. You know what I'm saying?
But they had a lot of signature moments.
Yeah, they had.
Like
Martin had a lot of.
When Martin proposed to Gina.
Think about Jerome and the characters.
I think Fresh Prince had signature moment. Fresh Prince had it.
But you gotta think about like if you think about Martin, you can just think of Jerome in itself. You can take Otis, you can take Shanae and make it its own thing about Shanae and just Jerome and like you can take each one of those characters
Martin was
and
the
just
guy.
make them their own thing.
See,
and
I think that's what it is. So when it came to Martin, so when it came to Martin, Martin was the guy. Like it was above beyond. Martin was it. That's why the name is so fucking called Martin. But I think Fresh Prince.
He was hot on Def Jam. He was hosting Def Jam.
Martin
was the '90s coach.
He was the '90s coach. But I think Fresh Prince it was like the role players. They came in and they produced. Like Carlton first season was cool. But you seen the growth of Carlton.
Yeah, I think Fresh Prince had more like white people, like because it was like come on. No, not like I'm not saying it was more like Fresh Prince was more mainstream than what Martin was, because like you said, it was it appealed to better audiences than Martin did. You know what I'm saying? I can see it appealing to a wider, broader audience than a Martin show.
And it had some
Martin is a hood class.
Yeah, you know what I mean. A lot of cussing, raunchy.
And the characters on Fresh Prince, you see them grow. Like it was some episodes. The first Uncle Phil took over. You had episode Uncle Phil was like the backbone of the show.
One thing you gotta understand too is Martin was more relatable.
Yeah, it was more relatable
to the black community because like we all got a Jerome.
Moving in no fancy mansion and pool house.
I don't know too many more. Like nigga, I thought my uncle's house was the biggest house.
But a lot of niggas could relate to Will. But a lot of people could relate to Will Smith's character of him coming from the hood, moving into some. You know,
not really because none of us really been like. Just keep it
Martin
real.
was more street and more. He was like you said, more relatable to what was going on at that time. Like that was Martin was number one.
I'm not like if you looking at it from a sitcom in general, I think you probably should look at it like for that audience. When it came to like
everyday practical shit,
niggas,
living
like,
the way of life. You know what I'm saying?
Like nigga, that's Martin. Martin. I think everybody went through something as far as the black community wise.
No.
In Martin, everybody went through a scenario like that. We all got a home, but we don't know what the fuck them niggas do.
Yeah,
but we know them motherfuckers always got a job. Got some money.
You got a dumb partner like Cole.
Yeah.
You got a like what I get from Martin so much is like, bro, it's like you see so many references about relationships and love. Like you really grew through that whole show, every 5 seasons. Like you grew with like the relationships and like the shit that they went through as relationships. That's why people talk about, man, I'm in a relationship like Martin and Gina. Bro, they literally went through, like he said, relatable topics like what happens when the lights get cut off, or what happens when you ain't working and I'm working, or I gotta hold us down. Like what happens when, like they went through every situation relatable to today's time. And you could, to this day, you can go back and watch Martin, and situations in Martin will be like, damn, that's it's still timeless. You know what I'm saying? Like you can watch any episode, it's just so relatable, bro. Martin is
y'all take
down. Hell yeah.
I mean, I do want to throw one.
Easy or like is it close?
With friends, with relationships.
Nah, I mean it's close. It's close.
You know,
but at the same time, if you ask me like, hey, what you want to watch right now? I'm gonna be like,
oh, Fresh Prince. Oh, come on.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna want to watch Martin because I want to laugh.
Exactly. It's nonstop fun. Bro, I can watch episodes like I said. It's deeper on Fresh Prince. So you sitting there, it's like,
see, I love.
This nigga daddy live.
Martin, you can laugh the whole episode.
See, I love shit with substance and messages too. So I like getting emotional on some episodes.
Nah, I mean,
like that.
Martin had substance and messages.
When'd you cry on Martin? Huh? Nobody cried. He got emotional on Martin.
Shit, my girl cried when the nigga got engaged with Gina.
I cried more.
Oh, well, you remember when
I was emotional when he left the last show and he signed the wall and they did a recap of everything because you watched it, man. What?
Dope as hell. I loved it, every bit of it. On the question is, damn, it took 100 fucking years to finally have 5 black referees.
It took what's probably going on now with the league and the sports and the way the injustice. It took what's happening now for them to do that. Which
it took Black Lives Matter. It took the police brutality. It took a pandemic. It took Kaepernick. It took all of that to finally be like, hey, we should have 5 black referees on the field at the same time because they didn't think we was intelligent enough to even officiate games. So it took, I love it, like I said, it's dope and everything, but it took 100 years of NFL to finally realize